Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and today I bring you guys my OPO 8.5, I think it's called, 8.5 Green Uta deck profile post the structure decks. If you don't know, we just got the brand new structure decks, and Uta got some support. You got 5 brand new cards, and they're all pretty much insane. So let's go over this leader. Let's go over some potential cards you can play in this deck and go from there. But yeah, what does Uta work? So Uta basically has an effect where you put 1 dot on it. When it attacks, once per turn, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a film type card, draw 1. Then, if it's not, place the rest of the bottom in any order. This leader basically allows you to draw 1 every turn, allowing you to basically just out-tempo resource your opponent. Because you're green, you have the ability to cascade a lot of bodies onto the field, and you play a shit ton of blockers, and you have some really powerful events that help you push for a lot of damage. The new cards in this set are absolutely insane to boost this leader into high more competitively and make this deck absolutely scary as hell. Now, I do want to bring up some honorable mentions before I actually show you the deck list, because my deck list actually has changed. After playtesting for the last couple days, I've actually cut some cards out. So for the longest time, if you know my channel, you know we've been playing 3 copies of 10-drop Dolphy. 10-drop Dolphy seems like a staple card. It's really, really good for any green deck. But personally, it's just not good enough in Uta. Uta wants to play a pure film deck. You don't want to be playing all these cards like 9-drop, it's called Rono Hizoro, 10-drop Dolphy. Even though these cards are insane in decks like Bonnie, I just feel like they're just not good enough in this leader. Another card that really pains me I had to cut was 3 copies of Eustace Kid. Even though for the longest time, with the new build I've been playing online, I was just playing 3 copies of this card as our only non-film card. Honestly, I'd rather just play a pure film deck. I feel like even though this card is still really, really good, I feel like if you're going into this meta, your deck, if it's any competent, already must have it out for this card. If your deck cannot out this card, then you would already have beaten that deck. Does that make sense? So basically the idea here is that this card, even though it's insane, it's a win more card. Like, any good competent deck or player would already have it out to this thing as soon as you drop it. Or at least have a way to out it in a couple of turns. But it's just not good enough. It doesn't mesh with the leader. There's no way to search it. Don't get me wrong, it's really good. It rests itself. It makes your opponent have to declare attacks on it. And it forces them to remove it in some form. My only issue is that you a lot of times just don't draw it, and you just end up missing it off leader, and it just ends up going to the bottom of the deck, and it really, really sucks. And sometimes you even have it, and you can't even play it because you're not in an advantageous spot to play it, or you just have game already, so there's no reason to play it. So that's the reason I'm not playing these cards, even though they're actually really insane in most green decks. I just don't think you need them anymore. Maybe you can tell me in the comments that I should be playing Kid, but personally, I don't think you need them anymore. Let's actually talk about the deck list. There already is some controversy. I'm not going to lie to you. Most people don't play the Shanks, but I think the Shanks is absolutely critical, and it's one of the best cards in the deck, and I think it's a must-have 4 of. This card is absolutely crazy. It KOs any rested character. It's filmed, so it's hittable off the Uta. It's 1100 attack, and it's a 9 cost, meaning you still have 1 Dawn to either use the 3 cost Nami to search, or use Uta with 1 Dawn in order to swing 6 and basically get a search that way. Overall, this card's absolutely insane. It allows you to kill any character in the game as long as they're rested. It is a really, really solid card. I was playing for the longest time 3 of him on the sim and then 3 uses Captain Kids. But because of that, I was unable to play the card Blackout or Blacklight. And I felt like that was a mistake. I think Blacklight's too good not to play. So I ended up cutting out the uses Kids for 2 Blacklights and the 4th copy of Shanks. So that's basically it. If you don't think 4 is good enough, maybe you want to play a 3 or 2, then just play uses Captain Kid back in the list. Or play another film card, whatever you want to do. But personally, I just really am a big fan of the Shanks. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Monkey D. Luffy. This is one of the best cards in the deck. This is your Cascade blocker. This is one of the best reasons to play Uta. The fact you can go 7 into 4 into 3 is absolutely insane. This plus Brook is one of the best combos the deck has. Not to mention, it's a blocker. It's a 7k beat stick. It's just a really, really great card. Next, we're playing 4 copies of the brand new Uta card. This card's absolutely insane as well. Basically, it has the ability to not only be a blocker, but once a turn during the main phase, you can trash 1 card from your hand, on a film card to be exact. Then you give 1 rested Dawn to a leader or character. Basically saying, hey, you can use all your Dawn this turn, trash a non-counter card from hand, put a Dawn onto your leader, or use the Dawn on however you want, and then basically go from there. So, like, you don't have to waste putting 1 Dawn on your leader. You can just do your whole combo, get rid of a card that's already breaking you, and then just use leader effect to get you a new card. Really, really insane. One of the best cards in the deck. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Sanji. This card's absolutely insane. This card is a 2K out the wazoo. Not to mention, if it's ever on field, you put 1 Dawn into it. For every 3 rested Dawn, this card gains 1,000 power. So at most, it's gaining an extra 3K. So it's actually a 9K beat stick at your 10 Dawn turn if you have 9 rested Dawn, which is absolutely insane. Finally, playing 4 copies of Brook. Brook is absolutely insane. Basically, this allows you to cascade into any 3 cost or lower film card, which is absolutely insane. Also, Straw Hat card, but really just film. Next, we have 4 copies of Nami. This is the Searcher of the deck. This card's absolutely insane. On play or when attacking, rest 1 Dawn to look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add a film card from your deck to hand. It's absolutely incredible, absolutely stupid, and is a must-have 4 of in this deck. This card's absolutely insane. The only issue I have with it is does it have counters. Same thing with the 7-drop, and same thing with the 9-drop and the 4-drop. So there's a lot of monsters, no counter, but that's fine because we're playing a shit ton of blockers and a shit ton of 2Ks. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Uta. This is one of the best blockers in the game. Not to mention, it's a 3/4 blocker, 1,000 counter. During the end phase, you may trash 1 event card from your hand to set 1 film type characters active, basically allowing you to restand either your Nami, one of your blockers, your 9-drop, whatever you want. Restand whatever blocker or character you want by just trashing a film from hand. Film event, to be exact. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Katakuri. This is just replacing our Usopp. This is another new card. This card's absolutely insane. Basically, you have 6 rested cards on field, including Dawn. So if you just have 6 rested Dawn, this character gains 2,000 power. So this character literally is just a free cost 6K, 1,000 counter character that can be cheated out of Brook. So the idea is that you want to go 7-drop into 4-drop into either a 3-drop, 3-drop, or 3-drop. Really insane card and really, really good. If you end up playing Captain Kid, you can cheat out any of these guys. So keep that in mind. Next, we're playing the new Monkey D. Luffy 2K. It's just a 2K. Do not read its effect. You don't never use that effect, so there's no point of reading it. It's literally just a 2K body, which is just really, really good as a 2K. Another 2K we're playing is for Toy Toy Chopper, because Toy Toy Chopper is also amazing. It's just another 2K. Don't know how to read it. Doesn't matter. This effect does not matter. You will never use it. That is it for the 2Ks. We're playing 12, so 3, 4, 8, 12. And then finally, we're playing 4 New Genesis. This card's absolutely insane. Basically allows you to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add a film card from your deck to hand. Then, because you added a film card, you get to basically restand a Dawn. So you actually did pay no Dawn for your search, which is absolutely insane. And next, we're playing 2 copies of Black Light. This card allows you to rest a 5 cost or less character, or if a character is already 5 costs or less and they're rested already, you need to blow them up, which is really, really strong. And then finally, for our last card, we're playing 4 copies of I Am Invincible. This card is probably the best reason to play Uta. This is one of the strongest events in the game. For the cost of 3 Dawn, you get to restand your leader. If you are on a 10 Dawn turn and you have 2Ds in hand, you are swinging for 9K 3 times. It is absolutely insane. It's basically a in-leader type Zoro, which is absolutely incredible and so good, so strong, and comes out of nowhere. One of the best cards in the deck. It helps you clear boards. It helps you go for game. It's one of the best cards in the game. So that is it for the deck profile. I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. See you next one, and bye-bye.